Hi, thanks for watching this video. I've been at home thinking about what I'm going to do for teaching and delivering in particular math lessons, and I realized that with our laptop it's actually pretty easy to make a video showing students how to do some things. So I'm planning on keeping things really simple, but I want to do a few videos, and I thought maybe someone else would appreciate knowing this as well. So a couple things I need to show you about the laptop that you may or may not already know. One thing is that our laptop does go into tablet mode. So you can fold the keyboard back like that and you've got a tablet that you can write on. So basically I'm going to show you how you can be writing a lesson on your laptop and basically giving students a video of whatever is on your laptop screen. The other thing you need to know about your laptop on the outside is that if you go to the bottom right, you see this little red mark there? If you pull that out, that's actually a pen that you can use to write with. So that's going to be an important thing that you need to know as well. So I'll show you on the laptop now how we go about recording video and making a short lesson, and I hope that you find this useful. So you should be able to see my computer screen right now as well as hear my voice, and I'm going to show you how we can do something similar for our students. So the first program that we're going to use is called Smart Recorder. So the Smart Recorder program should be on your computer. If you just go down here to the search menu and type Smart Recorder, you can see it right there. So this is the Smart Recorder, this little box here. If I hit that red button, it's going to start recording whatever's on my screen, and that includes the audio of me talking as well. If you want, later on, you may choose to look at some of the options, but for now, let's keep it simple. Let's just hit that button, and now we're recording. You can see the timer increasing here, okay? And whatever's on my screen, is, including my voice as I'm speaking, are made into a video file. Now, this little recorder can get in your way as you're doing stuff, so you might want to minimize it. So what sort of things you can do now? I mean, obviously you can go to whatever web page you want to go to and show students there or talk about something that you see there. That's obviously something you can do. You might want to take a note or draw a diagram. Now, if I pull my pen out and I start writing on the screen here, it doesn't really do anything. You know, I'm not able to take notes or anything like that. So one option for taking notes is to use another program called Smart Notebook, which is also on your computer. So if I type Smart Notebook down here, this is the software that people often use when they're using a smartboard in the classroom. It takes just a minute to load. And there it is. Now I click the screen with my pen, you'll notice that sidebar kind of disappears, and now I can draw pictures or write messages or notes and that kind of stuff. If you haven't used Smart Notebook before, you might want to play around with it a little bit. You can change the color of your pen. You can also change the thickness right here. I find the thickness, it's a little too thick. You might want to have a thinner pen, and there you go. So, I mean, that's not incredibly useful. I'll show you the kind of things that I plan to use Smart Recorder for. If I were to open up, say, a Word document, perhaps I've got some trigonometry examples, and I want to go through these examples with my students and teach them how to do it. If I take my pen out and I start writing in Word, you'll notice that nothing happens. So what I'd like to do is get this file into Smart Notebook so that I can write on top of it. And the easiest way to do that, I know it's a little strange, is actually to print it. Now, you're not actually going to print it on paper. You'll see what I mean. File, print, and if I select the Smart Notebook document writer, and there it is, mine's right at the bottom there, I'm going to print that. And that's actually, it's not going to print it on paper, it's going to convert it into a Smart Notebook file so I'm able to write on top of it. It just takes a minute here, so let's wait. Okay, this dialog box is going to pop up. I highly recommend you just leave it as a Smart Notebook Pages with Images. Click OK, and it's converting. You don't need to have Notebook open to do this, by the way. And there it is. Now, if I click anywhere on my screen, that disappears. You can see that this is exactly the same as my Word file. It's a separate document, though, a separate file in notebook format. Now I can write on top of it. So I can show students here how to use the tan ratio to solve a problem. I can be talking about this. I can be highlighting things. I can do whatever I want, and the students will see and hear what I'm doing. Now suppose I'm done my lesson. I can go back to the Smart Recorder, and I can click the stop button so that it stops recording, and now it immediately says, where would you like to save this video file? So I'll save it right here. I click save, and it takes a minute, but it's converting it into a video file. Now it's a little strange because I'm recording myself, doing, it just gets very confusing, so try not to think about that. Now what are you gonna do when you're with your video file? Well, that's kind of up to you. Maybe you upload that into your virtual learning environment for students to watch. Maybe you just put it on YouTube and then give kids the link to the YouTube file so that they can watch it. That's up to you. You can see that it's done. Not particularly big, only about 3 megabytes. And there you go. So I hope that you found this useful. I plan on trying to teach some lessons by recording my laptop screen like this, and we'll see how well it goes. I'm just trying to keep things simple and do the best I can, as we move into this very strange time to be a teacher. So I hope you enjoy your weekend, and thanks for listening.